Hello and welcome. So today we will continue with Morimms. First and then maybe afterwards. Menace of the Deep. Let's see how long we get stuck here. Stuck. I wouldn't even say stuck, just... Okay. So... Oh. Yeah, I like that one. To get that one you have to pay first and then you can get the other free ones. That's a little bit scummy, but hey. So the thing is with all the... Actually the only thing I did was, even if I didn't learn anything, read through all the tips and tricks, so I'm now at nearly 5. Nothing else new, no. Okay, so let's start the quest that we started last time. Let's restart it. And let's see where we get to. Like I said, I start to feel interested in maybe swiping. Hi PS, how are you? For this game, but let's see how it continues. Right now the thing is you can get double the monies, and if I take the season pass for 300 I could take the one from, I think the cheapest one I could take is 900, and so I would have enough to swipe a few times, but that would be it. I wouldn't swipe more than that. Still have to be within reason. Dizziness strikes. Your ears ringing. Blurry images flash. Have you seen this before? Is it an illusion or is it part of your lost memory? No road signs or signposts, and it doesn't match the map. Londinium Fact 1. The East District's perpetual fog and convoluted alleyways routinely disorient visitors. I'll ask for directions. I know we did this already, but for people who didn't see it, let's read it again. A kid in a tattered hood lunges by the road, dwarfed by the oversized cloak. Ogier walks towards the kid and gives a slight bow. Told you we are closed today. I need to go inside to find my sister. The kid doesn't even look at him. No, I just wanted to ask. Do you know the way to Lillian's workhouse? What a nerve. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? Over here, I'll show you. Look right around that corner. Super close. Oh, thank you very much. No, thank you, actually. Me? When Ogia turns back, the stairs are empty. The hooded figure now lurks at the street's end, clutching his stolen wallet. Ah, my wallet! Continuing fact to the East District's most infamous greeting involves wallets vanishing without notice. Looks like we need to help Ogier. Let's go, keeper. Okay. Gift of kindness. The shadow of a child flickers past you. You can't discern whether it is a real child or a projection of some spirit in the domain. But you look at the box left on the ground which has gift written on it in childish script. You awake now with the lowest alimus gains 30 alimus exhaust. I might have to read what the alimus is. You didn't go far when the children who were just fooling around quickly gathered in front of you, blocking your way. Kind sir, spare some change, main, punch, anything. You might consider it after you take your hands out of Morimms' pocket. The child bolts. We need to give these unfortunate brats a small lesson, don't you think? Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's go. Stand up for justice is a civic duty.
出社戦闘命令を
So, have 8 damage, have 4 strike, obtain more shield. Deal 6 damage 2 times after playing increased damage count. Okay, let's take this one.
私に任せ
Let's just defend. Okay. It's quite loud. Yeah, it's not loud for you guys. Okay, I also noticed that I just peeked a little bit, so sorry for that. Yeah, I don't know how it looks like the way I set up my screen now. Maybe it would help if you actually switch to that. So I set it up like this so you can see the whole screen and also the cards I'm playing when you're on the cell phone. Let's see if that helps. Okay, we have 1 strike, 2 strikes. No, that's okay. It's not enough. It's okay, it's just a little bit of damage. Now 6 points. So, deal damage, obtain 5 enemies, obtain shield, obtain... Let's go with 1 more strike. Event or Black Sigil. Let's go event first. The streets of the East District are intricate and complex, and you soon lose sight of the children. Just when you begin to lose hope, a mysterious woman approaches you. I know where the children have gone, but before I tell you, could you do me a small favor? She pulls out a piece of paper and smiles at you kindly. My name is Clementine. I'm a psychologist conducting a psychological investigation on the residents of Londinium. If you could simply fill out the questionnaire, I would be more than happy to provide you and your companions with some assistance. Answer honestly. Is that so? Very interesting. She folds away the questionnaire and points you in the direction the children had gone. You hurry away, nearly missing the whisper beyond you. Looking forward to when we meet again. Right there, 1 pierce damage. Let's take this one. Looks interesting. There's the black sigil. Mysterious sigil sought after by the dissolution. May be traded for their worth in various items.
僕が先陣を切りましょう。
What she said.
私に任せて。
Yeah, that's good. Not enough, but at least some shield. But I don't have a healer in the party. Holy, so many wounds.
Yeah.
So we have 4, 12, 16 damage. Now we have 12 damage in the face. That's true. I don't know if it is like other games that I shouldn't overcrowd with blog and so on. Black Stage, no. Plot. Okay, runs anxiously past soot-stained brick walls, caked in Londinium grime. First investigation job with my lord, can't afford any. An iron door opens and a woman in white suddenly comes into view, colliding head-on with Ogier. Ah, sorry. Are you alright? You and Ramona finally catch up to Ogier. Sorry, were you the psychologist handing out service earlier? You remember me, what an honor. I'm fine. And this young mister didn't mean any harm, no? I'm so very sorry. I failed to notice the surroundings. Clementine offers a gentle smile, brushing imaginary dust from her clothes. She nods and graciously glides away. Above a rusted iron sign reads Lillian's workhouse. A bored guard slouches beneath it. So we are here. Let's go inside and take a look. Do you remember your disguise, Lord Ash and his younger brother? Of course, dear Mary, my housekeeper. At your service, Miss Mary. Ugh. That'll have to do. this junction. The mist clings heavy as your badge flickers a pale silver glow. The communicator crackles to life. Someone's calling. Rouse and Awakener. Recover 12. I don't know how hard the game is. I recover now, but then you've accepted a contact request from the school. The familiar voice calms your mind. You gather your spirits and move forward. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how it is with the game. It's the first time that I actually... And I have the last boss battle. D-Mark. Can I see? Each time the deck resets, gain 2 strengths. Ooh, that's nice. When played first, gain 3 temporary strengths, then resolve the card's effect. Draw 1 card at the start of your turn, and you may choose to keep 1 card in your hand at the end of your turn. How many do we have? We have 102. Okay, that's 2 level cards. Let's go with this right now. No, those are simply new cards that rouse. Romana obtains revenues, rouse. After Romana plays a card, she gains 1 Arithmetica up to 3 times per turn. Obtains the strength. Oh. That one is interesting. This one is also interesting. Let's go with first. Okay. Anything here? There seems to be something within the oversaturated D-slime. Use a silver key to convert it into your own power. Okay, we have enough gold, I think. Yeah, we have enough gold to do some awakenings. Nice. You exit the other way, reaching the workhouse iron gate. A greasy-faced man lunges on a bench, a black stick at his waist, a dark pipe in his mouth. You notice a small black mark on the man's arm, a triangular wound that resembles a tiny abyss, oozing vicious dark fluid. Ramona clears her throat, stepping forward just like a haughty butler. Good morning, sir. Please inform the house a guest has arrived. Before she can finish, the guard's body contorts. Black slime erupts from his chest, forming a monstrous mass that lunges. Disgusting.
ごめんなさい。ここの日差しはドブネズミみたいな私にとって眩しすぎるの。
A lot of health. How many strikes do we have?
死ね。今よ。
We got some damage, but let's do this.
これでどうだ。任せ。
Oh. Okay, we got some damage. That's good. Good. So. Stay, okay. Oh. So 21 damage.
コーン油断するな無礼者
It's nothing. Damn it. That sucks. Okay. Devourer restores 16% of lost HP. Dispels self-vulnerable stage. Restores 10.
甘美な死を飲み干して
Nice. Dispel self-fragile state. Obtain 12 shield temporary and yeah. Okay.
僕は盾として主君を守る
This one here is what? Dispel self-weakness. Deals. Okay, so we got 16.
死ね 観念しろ勝利は我のものだ
I'm not ready yet. She's not ready yet. Yeah, I can play that one, but I got nothing. Hey, I still got 3, so we are safe. We don't have any damage. Nice. Randomly deal 14 damage 3 times. At the start of the next turn, gain 1 shield for every 1 HP. Gain 100 key flare, choose 1 card from the draw pile or discard pile, add it to your hand at 0 cost. Wait a second, so we have 83.
思う存分痛めつけて
41. 20.
この演疫法で世界を読み解く
Guess that's okay. Yes. The black creature roars, then collapses into sludge. What happened? Early dissolution erosion. It shouldn't happen this early. It shouldn't happen at all. 2 voices echo through the brush, resonating in your minds. Brush. Looks like artificial catalysis at work. The anomalous dissolution patterns potentially correlate with investigator and Anderson's disappearance. The workhouse may be targeted, possibly you as well. We'll be ready. Stay vigilant, keeper. I will. You prop the guard's remains against the gate and enter. Around the corner, a white figure flashes by. We must get back before they meet Miss Sarah. Let's sneak in through the kitchen window. Those people can help. Do not resist their arrival. No. Those people won't be daunted by what's happening here, I promise. No. We can't involve more people. It's dangerous for anyone who gets close. You know that. Mr. Anderson, I had to.
我の敵ではない。
These weaklings aren't even worth my blade. Hey! We got it within the turns and everything, so... Keep a level up, nice. Don't know what that means, but hey, let's go check. Unlock requires complete prerequisite investigation. Consume a specified quantity of reality Vert to unlock. During certain events, Psych deep dive stages can be unlocked for free. Your investigation progress will be retained after the event ends. Clear Psych deep dive stages to obtain the following rewards: Pure Cause, Keeper XP, and Investigation Badges. Okay, interesting. So you have like backstories. This one has to continue the story. Event started. Keepers can claim rewards from events, event activities here. Complete tasks for generous rewards. Dissolution Ruins, Rose Script, Hunting, Potions, Tempering unlocked. Dissolution Ruins, Rose Script, Haunting, Potion Tempering unlocked. Search for remnant among the ruins of Dissolution to exchange for Rose Script or Temper Genesis elixirs at the Mythak Administrative Office. Spend some money. No. Achievements and other stuff. Good to know. Okay, ending in 5 days. I really will have to go through this. But I think you can play it on the cell phone, so I should try to see if I can connect it with me account. Clearing the stages corresponding to the Dissolution Ruins rewards you with a large amount of Awakener Edify materials, Gnosis Elixirs, and Rose Script. Unlocks Reenact after completing the stage challenge. Reenact allows you to instantly receive the task rewards for that stage. Each Reenact consumes an amount of Menofin equivalent to what is needed for the investigation. Unlock skill material stages after your Keeper level reaches level 20. If you clear a high difficult stage with 3 stars, the progress for challenges in lower difficulty stages will be automatically marked as 3-star cleared. Okay. Rules. In the Awakener's trial, Keepers can participate in all Awakener's trial stages to help you master the basic of using Awakeners. The permanent Awakener trial stage will provide first clear rewards of Silver and Pure Core. The limited Awakener trial stage will provide first clear rewards of Radix sediments. It does feel like you have a lot of stuff to get awakenings. So we have 5 of those. We have 10 of those. And we can buy 5 more. 5 more of those. So, What is Wheel of Rotation? Wheel of Destiny. Team unique after the wielder finishes using Exalt. The crit damage. Okay, so those are like. Okay, we forgot those right now. Okay, so I have 5 and I put these in. So, let's awaken. Yellow, 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 yellow. And so it begins. Auto Ascension. Auto Punishment. Delirium. Whisper. Nobleman's Staff. No. Let me try. Oh, I only had 5. Yeah, do it. Okay.
私の名前はシレスト。
My name
あ
is
なたが
Salazar.
求める限りここに続けるわ。
Okay, another Azazar. Okay, and the last one was here. Was it only this one? So those are standard character awakenings. Awakens from the Chaos Realm guaranteed. Azar or higher. Item guaranteed. Higher item guaranteed every 5 awakens. That's one of these and one of the others. I have to select. Okay. Team unique, the wielder's shield generation plus 11% at the turn start. Retain 35% of the remaining shield up to 11% of max HP. After the wielder finishes using Exalt, the crit damage is increased by 30% for the rest of this turn. The wielder's cards in the hand have 20% chance to reduce Arithmetica cost by 1 this turn. Okay, ooh, that's nice. Team unique, the wielder's active damage is increased by an amount equal to the wielder's attack times 11%. After playing or discarding one of the wielder's command cards, deal damage equal to the wielder's attack 7.5% as poison to a random enemy. Once after the ultra round ends, there is a 55% chance to trigger 100% poison on all enemies. That sounds good. Team unique, the base damage dealt by the wielder's card is increased by 22%. At the turn start, there is a 15% chance to generate a random card of the wielder into the hand with added exhaust. If the current realm is Karo, using Embryo on the wielder increases the crit rate of the wielder's next strike card damage this turn by 20%. Let's try this one.
ハムリンです。お力になれることがあれば何なりと。
Humble and at your service. Don't say too if I have to pay for something. Funny. So, no, sorry. Okay. Okay. And this one here is the monthly pass. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, this one is wicked. Like I said, I liked the art design of this game. Cool. Oh, there are many. Oh la la. Hey, creator of the games, hi. Can you give me some like take her. Okay. Okay, let's see, line up. Huh? Ah, phew. Okay. Okay, so I have to change them here. but it's around conflict with whom. Okay, let's try him instead of that guy. Okay. And here I can. Okay, weird. Okay. Yeah, I'll really have to read all this on my own time. Oh, maybe I have to read it now. At the start of an Acquire team battle, generate one tentacle. The tentacle attacks front row enemies at turn's end. You can check the current tentacle damage and attack count via the formula below. The tentacle icon. Some awakeners can increase the tentacle count and their damage, dealing significant damage per turn. The keeper can click the tentacle to switch it into different stances: Surging Tides, Tranquil Sea, and Raging Waves. The default stance is Surging Tides. If no stance change occurs this turn, one tentacle will be generated at the start of the next turn. Choose the Tranquil Sea stance when under heavy defense pressure, and choose the Raging Wave stance when needing to quickly end the battle. The keeper must make better strategic choices based on the situation and can switch the tentacle stance at most once per turn. Okay. Let's go. How many do you have? 9 stories, 9 chapters, okay. The party enters the workhouse, and from a distance you see a nun leading several children and workers lined up to wait for you. Good day, Lord Ash, Miss Mary. I'm Sarah, the matron here. The workhouse demands much of us, and I am sorry we couldn't greet you at the gate. Irritated by the lack of echoes, she frowns and nudges a distracted girl. The girl jolts, then bows to all of us hastily. Welcome. We have prepared some snacks in the canteen. And this is... Ogre's presence puzzles Sarah, and she looks at you, waiting for an explanation. This is my younger brother, Ogre, one of the heirs of the family. Lord Ash desires young Master Orige to develop a comprehensive understanding of the East District's conditions to facilitate effective reforms upon assuming control. Ramona remains composed, delivering rehearsed lines flawlessly, yet Orige's face has turned completely red. As expected of Lord Ash's young heir, taking on such significant responsibilities at such a young age. In the workhouse, we have children around his age barely capable of serving porridge. Please don't say that. Ramona clears her throat and quickly changes the subject. Hence our longitudinal field study in the East District. Liana's workhouse serves as an our initial research site, where we expect full transparency from the matron. Ramona briefly recounts the guard's violent outburst, omitting dissolution. Were you aware of that, Miss Sarah? That one of your guards just attacked us? I can't believe it. The guard. He definitely isn't from our workhouse. We don't have anything worth stealing, so why hire security? Her awkward tone betrays the lie. But Miss Sarah... Sarah deters the girl with a glare, and the girl clearly panics. Silence, Aegis. This is grown-up business. The girl stares at her doll with pursed lips, silent. Fine. Have someone take care of his body. Cover him with a cloth so the rats don't gnaw on him. Then she turns to you. I beg your pardon. When the doctor arrives, I'll ask him to assist with the burial. Doctor? Well, you see, we have quite a few children here, and thanks to the generosity of our sponsors, we've been able to hire some doctors for regular examination. It's about time for the next physical checkup. It's about time for the next physical checkup. Someone just died. Shouldn't we call the police? Alas, you see, this is the East District. Even during the disturbing Ripper case, they merely sent someone to collect the bodies with no further action taken. For people like us, getting enough food on the plate is all we hope for. We don't have the luxury to mind much else. Having said that, Sarah leads you into the workhouse. Behind you, the workers quietly form two lines, flanking you like wardens. Or jail guards. Ramona murmurs under her breath. Londinium factory. In the East District, human worth remains unquantifiable, for it doesn't exist. In the silent corridor, a door with a metal nameplate slowly opens. A mouse slips through the crack, glances around, and squeaks twice into the shadows. Squeak! Clear! That's exactly what you said last time. I'd have been in real trouble if it hadn't been... Aegis? It hadn't been Aegis. Jenkins peeks around the corner, confirming the corridor is empty. Then slips through the door and closes it behind them. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Whatever you say, whatever you say. Brown's the smartest. Squeak, squeak. Let's see what that witch is hiding. Rings, necklaces. Are these all gold? She wouldn't even buy Aegis candy, saying no money while stacking up all this shiny stuff for herself. Key. Perfect. Now we can get in and out of our place easy. We should really thank that sponsor. Now we can investigate this place proper. Easy, Brown. We've got time. Huh? This is a ledger. Mac, male, 5 years old. 10 florins. Diana, female, 23 years old. 5 florins. No way. Are they selling people at the workhouse? Oh. What Brown said. Brown shrieks a warning as wooden door grounds. Sarah finds an empty box. She slides a palm-sized slip into the drawer, slams it shut, and hurries away. Once she's gone, Brown darts from the potted plant's shadow. Jenkins creeps forward and pries the drawer open. Student ID, Sean Anderson. Aren't these the same marks on that dandy boy's fancy wallet? Shh, Brown, stay cool. Gotta keep my head straight. I've checked it all. My sister's name isn't in the ledger. We've got plenty of keys I'll open every door in this place if I have to. No evidence can hide from me. Hold on, sis. Poor boy. Dawn. This is the last room. Pitch black and empty as the politicians promise. We are leaving with nothing, Brown. What? Under the floor? Jenkins hesitates for a moment but gently lights the lantern. She turns the flame down and leans closer to the ground. A line of ants marches in an orderly formation into the wooden track. Jenkins pries off a few nails and lifts the plank. Underneath lies a 25-inch square iron cover. Jenkins tries all the keys. None of these work. Did she hide another key somewhere? She presses her ear against the iron plate, listening for sounds from the basement. Scrap, scrap. Is this the ghost of the workhouse Aegis told us about? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Faint footstep echo outside the door. This is Brown. You can't handle her alone if she got a ghost in her pocket. We need someone who scares her. Jenkins hides in the shadows, peeking out from behind the potted plant. In the hallway, Sarah is obscurely introducing the financial status of the workhouse to the visitors. Are those the sponsors Aegis mentioned? Jenkins nods thoughtfully, then slips away from the dark storage room while no one is looking. Behind her, the partially unfastened floorboards reveal a dark fissure, silently awaiting the visitors. Okay, that was just a story. Little detective, we will stop at nothing to find her. Thus is the promise the little detective made to the even littler detective. Little Detective, Part 4. Sarah. As you can see, despite our best efforts to shelter those in need, there are simply too many. At this rate, the workhouse won't hold out much longer. I sigh. Sorry. Misawa works so hard every day. She even sold her favorite things to support the workhouse. Please, please help us. The sigh of the overblown act, especially Sarah's exaggerated theatrics, make you sigh silently in frustration. That's when a small paper ball hits your head. And who the... You gesture to stop Sarah's anger and unfold the crumpled paper. It reads, "Come to the backyard alone if you want your wallet back." Following the location in the note, you arrive at the backyard. Before getting close, you hear a childish voice murmuring near the base of the wall. Remember, if the sponsor is no good, you run and bring Aegis. She definitely sent to this sick madman by the wench. What madman? What? Why are we here so soon? And I told you to come alone. The mouse scurries onto the shoulder of the hooded kid, nervously twitching its whiskers at you. That's not my wallet. I can't do this alone. Stop acting. I see everything. White hairs pretending to be a butler, blonde is been asking directions, and you just standing there with your hands in your pockets. Think I can't tell? You're the boss. After all, there is no young master certificate in that purse of yours. Jenkins' hand flicks, pulling out the wallet from nowhere. It has a familiar texture and shape, embossed with the emblem of Mithaq University, Ogier's wallet. Right, Brown. Squeak, squeak. Hey, my wallet! Ogier hastily reaches for it, but Jenkins sidesteps and the wallet vanishes like magic once again. That's rude, Blondie. Is this how Mithaq boys treat girls from the street? Girl? You? Are you blind? Of course I'm a girl. A girl! Anyway, enough talk. You'd better listen, and... Very well, we agreed to your terms, but in exchange, you'll take us to see those sick madmen you mentioned. Huh? Aren't you asking us to find someone in the workhouse for you? Now, who would that be? I haven't said anything, but you are going to, so I suggest we be honest and skip the pretense. You are investigating the workhouse disappearances, yes? Our objective align. Mutual cooperation would prove beneficial. How did you know? Simple. You have nimble hands and loyal companions, which allows for a stable but illegal income. Ramona speaks while pacing habitually in the yard. Standard operation procedure. You execute primary actions while associates provide diversion and extraction. Profit sharing sustains the agreement. Independent street life offers superior autonomy over institutional dependence. Unauthorized workhouse entry carries severe penalties. But why? What drives you to stay in the workhouse, even at the risk of fines or imprisonment? This pattern, combined with recent disappearances, suggests one conclusion. Someone you care about has vanished, and you suspect workhouse. Someone you care about... You suspect workhouse involvement, sorry. The girl stares blankly at Ramona for a long moment before reacting. We've barely talked, and you are following me like we are old friends. Including the wallet incident, we've documented 16 interactions. Combined with field observations, this provides sufficient data for comprehensive profiling. Sure, fine. You are really something. Alright, Brown. Squeak. The mouse renamed Brown squeaks and leaps from the tree, tossing the wallet into Ogier's arms. I'll show you the sick madman and tell you what I know, but you will help me take down the ghost of the workhouse and save my sister, Manson. Maron? You follow Jerkin through the workhouse corridors. Sis came every Thursday, pick up laundry from this place. Probably caught that hysteria disease from their dirty clothes. Some charity doctor came by. Next thing I knew, she said she was getting treatment and then disappeared. Jerkins looks anxious. I don't get it, but lately her face began to blur in my hand. Sometimes her things help me remember, but it fades fast. Ramona suddenly stops and nods at you. Why did you stop? Weren't you gonna see those sick madmen? Regarding your sister's illness, we might have some leads. After submitting an information disclosure request via comms, Ramona turns to Jenkins and begins explaining dissolution. Jenkins, your sister exhibits a unique dissolution phenomenon causing progressive erasure from collective memory. The body, identity, background, and social connections will all disappear completely without a trace. The sick madman's conditions resemble early dissolution symptoms. Your sister has reached advanced stages, I fear. She, Jenkins, how long has Manson been missing? 27 days. I've been counting every single one. Seeing Ramona's troubled expression, Jenkins sniffs. I know it's been long enough to lose hope. But we street kids have instincts. I know she is still alive out there. So I've got to hurry before I forget her face completely and walk right past her. Don't be sad, we'll help you find your sister. And you will remember once you see her. Ramona remains silent. Under her melancholic gaze, you recall the content Dahl narrated in class. The elimination of existence is the final symptom of dissolution, and the process is irreversible. C'est pur corps. Maladie. Now we are back to French. Okay, here we have enemies again. Recommended level 2. I don't have anyone level 2. Ah! I have one level 7. Let's see. Awake now, so... Who do I have with me? Let's go, no. Can I go line up? Line up. Okay, so we have to continue the story and then... Okay, so let's try this one first. Maybe we get... nothing. Threads of the Past, Part 1. How many parts are there? Mythak University Training Grounds at dusk. The silver key glints. You guide the invisible. Delicate silver threads in your mind, withdrawing it from shining light. Don't push yourself too hard. If you can't hold on, link with the black pool. I can't. I can. Still. Hold on. Auriga sinks to one knee. With the link severed, he braces himself with his spear to keep from collapsing entirely. My lord. Thick black liquid seeps from the corner of his eyes, his lips and his ears. His organs are already shattered by amorphous black slime. It is easy to imagine the agony the boy is enduring. Seeing Auriga teetering closer to losing control, you decide to wait no longer. You firmly grasp his hand, and now covered in black sludge. Sorry. The silver key flickers. You steer your mental tendrils through the Gnosis Tempest, crossing layers of darkness to link with Ogier once more. Sometimes I hate that I have dyslexia. Accompanied by a faint electric-like sting, images flash before your eyes and vanish in an instant. The sign of frenzy recedes like an ebbing tide. Ogier's condition stabilizes, though his youthful face shows a hint of exhaustion. My lord, how long did I last this time? The timer barely covered half its circle. Without the link, Ogier couldn't hold out any longer than in the previous training sessions. 30 seconds plus 200 milliseconds. How could this be? His tone is anxious. After all, this link's severance training was his own idea. He's been brooding over the anomaly from the day of the key bestowal ceremony, fearing that one day he might lose control and turn his spear against you all. To that end, he wants to enhance his abilities to maintain sanity without the link. My lord, let's try again. We've trained long enough. Fatigue training will backfire. Origa's eyes flicker with resolve, then dim, his voice tinged with self-reproach. I didn't think this through. I have no mission tomorrow either. See you after lunch. Same place, my lord. Under his puppy-like exuberant gaze, you drag your equally exhausted body back to the dormitory. You perform a quick wash and collapse onto the soft bed. With a silent thanks to Mithak's taste in bedding, your consciousness gradually drifts away. A strange melodious tone rings out in the darkness, accompanied by the clinging of silver goblets. The dream overflows with a bustling yet elegant atmosphere. So noisy. Who is it throwing a banquet in the dorms at midnight? You roll over and reach for the blankets you kicked off the bed. Your hand plunges into a mist, grasping what feels like a rain cloud. It touches both real and illusory. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. What? My legs feel weak again. Could you please go to my father and bring my knight here? Knight? What are you waiting for? Did you hear the princess? A woman slaps your shoulder hard, the darkness fades, and an unfamiliar scene comes into your view. A grand hall, an orchestra, playing ancient suits in the distance, exquisite and tempting desserts, and noble ladies all gazing at you. And there, surrounded by them, is a young girl reclining on a plush chaise. It's no matter. Don't be too harsh on him. My attendant has been busy all night, without rest, to present a perfect banquet for everyone. The girl, addressed by others as princess, gently comes to your defense. Could you bring the knight my father appointed for me? Then you can rest for the day, alright? Fragments of memory flood your mind. They are disjointed and incomplete, but sufficient for you to play the role of this shell, the Princess Chief Attendant. Sorry. Thank you for your grace, Your Highness. Your body bows instinctively amidst envious and disdainful gazes. You weave through the cluster of noble women towards the more crowded part of the hall. You look down at your hands. The skin tone is a few shades darker than your own, which is usually hidden under gloves. Fine, faint scars marks them everywhere. Clearly not the hands of someone raised in luxury. An ornate gilded vase on the way further confirms your suspicion. The reflection it casts is not your face. Sir, you have come on behalf of the princess. A maid darts out from the crowd, her eyes clearly sharper than yours. She spots the familiar you instantly amidst the bustling throng. The Grand Duke has knighted a little boy. Do they really want such a small child to join the knight's training? I doubt he can't even lift a weapon. Excuse me, please. Make way. We are here by... yeah. You didn't see it earlier? His face was beet red when the Grand Duke presented him to everyone. Pardon us, Princess Chief. attendant requests. Audition, yeah. How long will it take for the kid like this to become a real knight? The Grand Duke must be joking, right? The maid skillfully parts the crowd with her words while whispering playful remarks to you, leading you right up to the throne. Greetings. Are you the chief attendant, sir? You are... I am the eldest son of the House of Dunks. I am deeply grateful for the Grand Duke's favor, and it's my great honor to serve as Princess's knight. Yeah, let's do a few fights and then we come back to this.
リハーサルの大切さ、お分かりいただけたようですね。
Okay. So he is leveled up. Can I level her up? No. Next, maybe. Yeah, maybe I should level one by one and not level them like this. But it's okay. Melody. My lady. Jenkins leads you through the backyard, pointing to a small, shabby hut in the corner. Jenkins leads you through the backyard, pointing to a small, shabby hut in the corner. Okay. Need anything? She seems to hear someone's call. She puts down the basin, bends over, and leans by the bedside. From your angle, only her soft voice remains audible. Grandpa Robert, please stay down. I'll bring you the water. Don't say that. You will definitely get better. Then we can go to the Drell Park and feed the pigeons together. Bang! Jenkins pushes open the cabin door. Aegis startles, almost spilling water on the patient in a panic. Look! The sick madman. Jenkins, how could you? We can't bring sponsors to the ward. Remember, if they see it, then... You wink at Ramona, and she walks over to Aegis, gently inquiring. Aegis, could you tell us why you can't allow sponsors into the ward? I mean, they are very weak, so... Aegis hesitates, glancing at the patient behind her and your well-dressed entourage, unsure how to respond. Seizing the moment, you and Ogia approach the elderly man on the bed. The old man is bound hand and foot with coarse clothes strips secured to the bed. His body bears strange wounds like twisted stitches, unhealed flesh oozing dark, vicious fluid. Aegis, this inspection will determine whether we will provide financial support. Surely you understand that no patron wants their money wasted on fraud. Don't resist, they won't hurt you. Distant voice. Aegis calms. After a brief pause, she takes a deep breath and replies in a voice as faint as a mosquito's buzz. Miss Sarah said, if the sponsor sees the patients, they'll think no sum of money will make a difference. Shouldn't have listened to that woman. These sponsors will help us with the ghost of the workhouse. They are looking for someone too. They'll find Sis. The ward is just too dangerous. Her raised tone cuts off abruptly. She anxiously glances at the unconscious old man, then pulls Jenkins away from the bad side. Wait, if you and the sponsor get infected. Aegis clutches her teddy bear, retorting nervously to Jenkins. Her white sleeves slide down, revealing horrifying black stitch marks, and 2 swollen red grooves. Her slender arm is marred by a fissure like a giant centipede, its edges oozing black slime, evoking dread. Aegis, that wound. Aegis hurriedly pulls her sleeve together, shaking her head to avoid Ramona's gaze. It was when I accidentally fell down the stairs. These sutures don't correspond to typical abrasion injuries. See? They can't see. Tell them everything. They are our last hope. They will be in danger. We can't. Listen, Aegis. Full disclosure is essential for determining appropriate assistance. Besides, the old man gurgles in his throat. His emaciated arm jerks suddenly, snapping the binding cloth. Keeper, watch out! The shadow of a child flickers past you. The gift, okay. More plot. Grandpa Robert, why? Be careful, he lost his mind.
敵を徹底的に叩き潰すまで全力で戦うぞ。
So damn, we'll get damage. Dealt 6 damage 2 times. So one way or the other we get 12 damage. Let's do this. And we had the guy in the back. Nope.
Da capo!
Okay. Strike one.
Attentato!
Obtain 2 strengths, add 2 insights to your hand. If you lack the required America, you can still play these cards, but its effect will be changed to shuffle. 2 insight cards in the draw pile. A yellow-orange web floats quietly in the air. Its boss holes far less intricate than those of its spider-wefted relatives nesting by the wall. Can you resist? You can't resist but to reach out. The fragile web dissolves instantly, and children's laughter echoes in your ears. Gold, silver, yellow, red, all the wallets are ours. Break the net. Let's take that one right now. Oh, that's good. A bit of a stronger strike with one. Let's go for the battle.
敵を徹底的に叩き潰すまで全力で戦うぞ。
Did I take defense and say attack? Oh, god damn it. So...
拍子に合わせて。
Really?
思う存分に投げつけて。
There seems to be something within the oversaturated D-slime. Use this key to so silver. A cat of unknown origin sits among the D-slime. Its blurred body suggesting it belongs to the spirit dimension. This indistinct projection gazes at Ramona with wise eyes. Raises its white paw and beckons her. Step forward and grip. 100 chance to get 25 black sigil. 50% to get. Yay, lucky. D-mark. Whenever an awakener has devour once, other awakeners gain now. Remove one symptom card upon pickup. Upgrade one random orison to advanced orison. Common orison. At the start of each battle, shuffle one basic copy of an engraved card into the draw pile. Both the engraved card and the copy it creates have retained. One is cool. Choose a card to engrave. Okay. A black shadow darts from the corner, rushing past Aegis and crashing into the left wall. You focus on him. A disheveled man barefoot in charity cloth, his wrists and ankles marked by bindings. A few attendants chase after him, trying to pull him away. The man remains unfazed. He leans back and slams his head into the cold, hard wall. Floor. Behind you, Aegis gasps. The muffled sound of bone hitting brick increases in frequency as the man continues ramming without showing pain. Blood splatters, leaving dark spots on the wall and floor. You step forward to help, but the man suddenly stops moving. He takes a deep sniff like a dog then slowly and stiffly turns towards you. Blood trickles down his forehead. The swollen wound has split the skin, revealing a glimpse of white bone. He suddenly breaks free and lunges at you. He weird.
敵を徹底的に叩き潰すまで全力で戦うぞ。
So. Okay.
今よ。
Who has the least? She has the least.
甘いわ。
The enemy has gone mad. Attack them to reduce the threat.
拍子に合わせて
That's okay. Look at the.
愉快だ
32.
Force.
死ね。私に任せて。
That still sucks. Next turn. Yeah, next turn we can do it. That's okay. Okay, so I hope we have strikes on the next one. 8 times 4. Okay, we don't have any strikes, but
拍子に合わせて
we still get 20 damage. Okay. What does he do? Randomly deals 17 pierce damage 3 times. Each hit causes temporary reduction of target strength by 3. Gain 3 temporary strength. Choose one non-derived command card in the hand that does not have exhaust, Rodinho, Crescenjo, and add Rondinho to it. If the card has no.
音楽こそ真の称賛に値する
観念しろ。勝利は我のものだ。
Victory! Ramona swiftly moves behind him, gripping his wrist with one hand and pressing his shoulder with the other. She twists his arm behind his back, restraining him firmly. Ogier quickly steps forward and, with Ramona's help, binds his hand and feet with cloth strips. The man continues struggling, exposing a peculiar scar through his open collar. A deep scar runs across his chest, barely held together by twisted stitches. Black ooze still sweeps slowly from the gasp. Rushed footsteps sound outside the world. Sarah appears, out of breath, holding the door frame. Seeing everything settled inside, she relaxes for a moment, then immediately frowns and turns to the girl cowering in the corner. Aegis, didn't I say no sponsors are allowed in the ward? Who would sponsor us if something happens to... What's going on? You turn towards the sound and find two people behind you. One you recognize, the woman in white whom Origa once encountered. Mr. Rogers, Dr. Fairfax, I'm sorry. Please have some refreshments in the lounge while you wait. I'll come and greet you once I'm done here. I'm not a stranger to this place, Miss Sarah. You don't have to. By the way, why is little Angus crying so sadly? Did someone bully her? I'm fine, Mr. Rogers. The pressure of the Martin's gaze makes Aegis swallow her words. She bows to everyone, looks at you, then disappears behind the door. I'm sorry for hiding the ward from you. I just can't risk any possible infection. Alas, let's not dwell on that. Allow me to introduce our long-term patron, the renowned wax sculptor, Mr. Roger. This ward and the treatment of patients were all made possible thanks to him. George Rogers, nice to meet you all. He frees one hand to gently shake yours. The instant your palm touches, intense dizziness washes over you. Everything around you seems to dissolve like melting wax. Even the person in front of you twists and deforms. Beneath the face, pale skeletons intertwine like vines. The eerie illusion vanishes in a few blinks, leaving only sharp buzzing in your ears. Was it fatigue induced? You don't know. You only know this resembles what you experienced in the graveyard the other day. Every month he personally comes to check on the patients. He is truly a great benefactor and a major supporter of our workhouse. Miss Sarah, you overpraise me. I'm just an ordinary person trying to do something for the world. Speaking of which, you mentioned that you would visit with a friend. That sculptor has found inspiration and returned to the studio. And this young lady and gentleman, Mr. Ash, beg your pardon, I was distracted. Nice to meet you, Mr. Rogers. I am Ash. This is my young brother Orge and our housekeeper Mary. This is Jenkin. Where's Jenkin?
いよいよ食事の時間ね。
Time to get fed. Ha 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 ha. Awakener affinity increased. Okay. Okay. Hammeln seems to be our damage dealer right now. And Lay too. Pity. I think Lothar should have been an SSR. Don't ask me why. Keeper level up. Level 3. Activation successful. Achievement. Exploration in each stage is evaluated based on the number of turns in the boss battle, with a maximum of 3 stars per stage. Accumulating stars grants silver core rewards. That is not bad. That is one roll. So you have 9 chapters 6 is about 30%, so I would say 15 episodes per chapter. How many is it? Ah, that's a good way to go. Then of course we have those. Okay, so you have those relative verges to get. Okay, I will unlock that event next time when you have more time, because I think for today I will be done soon. Yeah, it's always pity that those don't go well. Let me up. I hope after uploading them that some people will find the game, because I think the 2 games that I play, the one that I wanted to play today too, but I wouldn't play today, are 2 games that I kind of like, but doesn't feel like a lot of people play them. Manuel unlocked. Mittag's task record for investigators, document action, and growth for GPA evaluation. Manuel. Hola, Manuel. Well, if you look at it, okay, it's barely a 1-day progress. I already spent 1,000, so I did 500. I did a 5er pull. Okay, and this one here is for, I think, some of the quests or something. This one here is the one that. Damn, this one is not. This one here is the one. Yeah. This one here is the one that unlocks. Where you need to get those points, I guess. Yeah, yesterday I simply logged in just to be sure that I log in all the time. Oh, cool. 19 days. Okay, the funny part is, some stuff ends soon, other ends later. And the problem is, on Friday we have Crimson Desert. Oh, yeah, I know, I don't pay that. The only thing I really think it's pity is that they want you to have 60 and 60 cost you one. It's the thing, oh, let's take $1. And then, yeah. But of course, it's free, so they have to make money somehow. So this one here seemed to be the... You get guaranteed her, or... But yeah, those are directly paid and you get for sure those. At least I have time to play the game and see if I want to or not. But yeah, for now, thank you all for watching. You know the same. If you liked it, like, subscribe. Do all those things that help us people here. And then I hope to see you all tomorrow again. Thank you all for watching.